This is part 2 of the so-called Nerve Center series. In part 1, we covered the first 3 rows in the standard time cloud site. We'll try to cover the last 2 here. And by the way, you're likely to find videos on every one of these icons on this channel. Have a look around. Work in Progress, or WIP as we call it, is one of those popular dashboards a lot of shops use to communicate shop floor job status. Every job that's on the factory floor shows up. That gives everyone up-to-date status. Shop floor supervisors, managers, sales personnel, executives, everyone. Just look up at the WIP screen for details. Where is my job? How far along is it? Who's on it? Is there a problem? When will it ship? These are the questions WIP answers. Think of this as the airport arrivals and departures screen where all the relevant info is found. That's WIP for manufacturing. Employee status is similar to WIP, but with a focus on employee activity instead of jobs. Find out exactly what every employee is doing right now. What job are they on? What task, phase, or activity? Which work center? That's all on the Employee Status Dashboard page. Now here's another one of those nerdy speed bumps. Resource allocation. Want a simple overview to satisfy your curiosity? Alright, this is just a bar chart with work scheduled for the future. Pretty simple, actually. It uses those project tasks we showed in part 1. Just schedule some tasks for upcoming jobs and you'll see them here. You'll know if your employee schedules are under-allocated, over-allocated, or just about right. It's one of those nice graphical cockpits where you get information at a glance. It just takes a little geeky planning on your part. Resource availability is a close cousin, showing your workers' ability to take on new work. It uses the same information and the same nerdy attention to detail. Hey, here's a nice one. Want to see future revenue projections? That's the project revenue bar chart. Future earnings are slotted into upcoming weeks, months, and years. Pick a future date range and money appears. Yay! If you're billing customers for jobs, this is the place for your billing rates. Standard Time automatically computes salary and client values from them. Override rates by project or employee or even future years. You may have noticed the time logs and invoice icons. Your rates are used in both of those pages. Want to skip holidays when employees request time off? Here's the place for that. Holidays show up in calendars and other pages. They are also used in overtime calculations. Are you a power user with scripting skills? Or do you just throw that over the fence to the IT geeks? In any case, scripts can really extend standard time. Write SQL script, JavaScript, or C# code to do just about anything. Calculate KPIs, display values, send emails, query databases, update values, or 100 other possibilities. Scripts do it all. You may have already noticed that Standard Time can import and export data to Excel, CSV, MS Word, HTML, and other formats. Well, here are some integration options to connect Standard Time to other apps. Explore these as the need arises. And finally, we'll briefly touch on expense templates. Got frequently occurring expenses to record? Employees can scan template names to create time-stamped records of usage. Think of this as scanning inventory, but in a more general sense that could include any company expense of any type. Some examples might be travel, fuel, supplies, fees, or other miscellaneous expenses. Now you've got time-stamped records of both time and expenses. Well, there you have it. That's the Manufacturing Engineer's Nerve Center in 2 parts. Pretty nerdy, wasn't it? But don't worry, most of this is optional. You can get started with the simplest stuff, which is barcode scanning, and then move into more advanced areas as time and interest allow. You're likely to find a dashboard or page that's immediately useful. Look around, watch these 2 videos again, and get inspired. See you in the shop, boss!